Here is a real and powerful historical story from the lives of the Sahaba, companions of Prophet Muhammad. The story of Hazrat Bilal ibn Rabah, a symbol of faith and perseverance. Hazrat Bilal ibn Rabah, was an Ethiopian slave in Mecca, born into a life of servitude. When the message of Islam began spreading, Bilal, despite being a slave and of African descent, was one of the first people to accept Islam. This decision subjected him to immense persecution at the hands of his owner, Umayyah ibn Khalaf, a staunch enemy of Islam. Persecution for faith. When Umayyah discovered Bilal's conversion, he subjected him to unimaginable torture. Bilal was dragged through the scorching desert sands, whipped mercilessly, and often tied under the blazing sun with a heavy rock placed on his chest to force him to renounce Islam. Despite this cruelty, Bilal remained steadfast in his faith. He would repeatedly chant the word Ahad, Ahad, one, affirming his belief in the oneness of Allah, defying his oppressors. Freedom and honor. The news of Bilal's torture reached Prophet Muhammad and his companions. Abu Bakr, a wealthy and compassionate companion, decided to intervene. He purchased Bilal from Umayyah, paying a large sum of gold, and immediately set him free. Bilal's liberation symbolized the Islamic principle that all human beings are equal in the sight of Allah, regardless of their race, status, or background. Legacy. The first Muezzin. After embracing Islam fully and gaining his freedom, Bilal became one of the closest companions of the Prophet. His deep and melodious voice earned him the honor of being the first Muezzin, the one who calls to prayer in Islam. Whenever Bilal called the adhan, call to prayer, his words resonated across the Muslim community, reminding them of the unity and equality that Islam brought. Bilal's emotional adhan after the Prophet's death. One of the most heart-wrenching moments in Islamic history is when Bilal attempted to call the adhan after the Prophet's death. Overwhelmed by emotion, he could not complete it and wept profusely, as did the entire community. After this, Bilal left Medina, unable to bear the absence of the Prophet. A timeless message. Bilal's story is a testament to the resilience of faith and the Islamic ethos of justice, equality, and human dignity. His legacy reminds Muslims that belief in Allah transcends all forms of oppression and discrimination, inspiring generations to stand firm in their convictions.